5 ingredients, 15 minutes, and you can get yourself some of these power balls. Woo-hoo! I'm gonna show you how to make these things. It's so good. Welcome to Blake's Bakes and a totally different scene. I'm in the kitchen. I'm gonna cook up some fuel for us peeps out on the trail. So today I'm gonna show you how to make these amazing power balls, and you're gonna need these 5 ingredients. 128 grams of figs, 2/3 cup or 85 grams of oats, 1/4 cup or 32 grams of dark chocolate, 3 tablespoons, which is roughly 50 grams of almond butter, and lastly 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. So it's going to take you 20 to 30 minutes to make these balls. They are vegan friendly, freezer friendly for 1 month, and they do keep for 1 week in a closed container or zipped bag. Okay, so you want 85 grams of jumbo oats. I've got jumbo oats. You can get rolled oats, anything that is oats. 85 grams of it. 70, 83, 84, 85. It says 85. Got your first ball of goodies. So with dark chocolate, you want 1/4 cup, which is roughly 32 grams. You gotta love chocolate, so I'm going more than 32 grams because I love chocolate. Next up, you wanna get some figs. This is gonna be your substance to those power balls. So you want 128 grams of figs. And figs are really good for you. Figs are good for your bowel, that's for sure. My granddad eats figs. Let's dice these figs up so they're a little bit more easier to blend. So we got 128 grams of figs. This is definitely gonna make it a little bit more meaty. And figs are good. There's no sugar involved with this because we're using all those natural sugars within these fruits for the sugar rush. So that's gonna give you a little bit more energy on the trail. And figs, oh man, I love figs. When I was a young kid, we had a fig tree in our garden. It was nice. Tell you what, going to the toilet was a dream. That's what figs are for. Now we've chopped up our figs just to give our little blender a little helping hand. Now it's time to make some noise. Get your little blending pot. Any blender will do as long as it gives it a nice, smooth, pasty texture because you don't want to have big chunky bits in your nice smooth balls. Anyway, so you got that. And then whilst you're blending that, you want to get that to a nice creamy paste, not too overdone. Then you can start adding in your other ingredients. See what I mean? If you had large figs in there, it would be so hard. Right, so now it's time to add those chia seeds to the mix. So that is a tablespoon of chai. Every little chia seed out of there, every penny's worth. Now is to get 3 tablespoons. Like I said, I went for almond butter. You can go for any butter you want. 3 tablespoons, you want a nice good dollop of this stuff. Get a good mix. Right, 3 big tablespoons. Like I said, it's a bit messy. It's gonna get sticky, it's gonna get runny, but it's all worth it. Be generous with this because you'll be like thanking yourself when you're on the trail, like, oh man, I'm so glad I put loads of butter on that, loads of almond butter, loads of peanut butter. Now to add the oats, jumbo oats, to the mix, all 85 grams of it in there, done. Now with the chocolate, if it's a little bit hard, like it is here, you can put it into the microwave just to soften it up a little bit so it is a little bit easier for you to mix. Oh, I think that is ready. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's the sort of texture you want. You can see bits of chocolate in there. You don't have to be that thorough. You don't need to get all of them, all that chocolate chopped up because it doesn't matter because when you get into the balls, now it's time to make the balls. But when you're making the balls, you could potentially pick up a nice lump of chocolate and roll it up. And when you're out on the trail, you chomp into it and you're like, oh, it's the best thing. Right, now, you just want to pick up a nice lump like that and get dirty. This is where you get dirty. It's like being on the trail when you're full of mud. Or if you're hiking, you could potentially have these as well. You're gonna roll these things up into nice spheres, like the Earth or the Moon. So a little tip when you're rolling these balls is you wanna kind of really squeeze them together, kind of get all that air out of them, because if you don't, it'll just crumble. You don't want them crumbling into just a big old mess in your bag when you're out on the trail. Once you're done, you just pop them in a bag, get them ready to head out on the trail. Woo! Whoa, the power is in those balls for sure. That's gonna give me some energy out on the trail, and you as well. If you follow this recipe, it definitely help you out. Also, this goes to show that you don't have to go to the shops to go and buy your energy bars. You can do it at home. It takes 15 minutes to prepare, 15 minutes to make and mix and roll up into these balls. Whew, they smell so good. Right, if you wanna see another video where these things would definitely come in handy, click over here where Neil does 100 miles in a day. He should have taken some of these balls, give him a bit more energy out there. And if you love this sort of content, hit that globe to subscribe, because you can see a lot more of this. And if you want to see me do some more cooking stuff, let me know in the comments down below, and give it a smash up thumbs up if you love my balls.